Hey everybody, today we're going to be in our alligators and crocodiles book, or in a packet, and we'll be making an alligator craft. So open up, find this page here, it's like the head of the alligator. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rip that page out. And I'm going to rip out these eyeballs. And, oh, these are teeth, so you can rip out some teeth. Here's our tongue. Ooh. And lastly, alligators and crocodiles, rip out this writing page. Ooh. Okay. Those were hard to rip out for some reason. Alrighty, step one. If you don't have those pages out yet, pause me. That's step one. Get the pages out. Step two is to find this page, and you are going to color it green. This is the base of your alligator. It's his head. So I'm going to grab green. You can color any green that you choose. You know, I think this one is supposed to be a crocodile, not an alligator. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell because, you know, it's just made out of paper. But the crocodile's part is the part that's like bolded. So I'm going to say this is a crocodile. But if you want to say it's an alligator, go for it. And you don't really have to worry about, you don't want to scribble in the middle, but you don't have to worry about staying in the lines when you get close to the edge because we are going to cut this out. Green is really running low. I need a crayon sharpener. Okie doke. My crocodile head is covered. We're good. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Step 3. Okay, cut out his head. Now, do not cut this line here. You see the line that goes across the middle? Do not cut that. You are going to fold on that line, not cut it. So I'm just going to cut out the big oval shape head. Kind of oval. Okay. Here's my head. And let's see. So when we fold this, it's going to be folded this way. So like the nose should be the top. Okay, this is going to be the bottom. So when I fold it, I'll bring that one down. And I'm going to, you could even just like flip it upside down. Pull the top down. And match the nose to the bottom here. And fold on the line. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, because his mouth is going to open, if you wanted to color the inside of this green, you could. You could color it black because it's like the inside of his mouth. You're going to glue a tongue on this part. I might wait to color the inside until I'm all done with everything else and then decide if I wanted to maybe color part of the inside of the mouth. So next, I think I will do, let's see, I think I'll do the tongue next. So the tongue is this paper here. It's got 4 tongues on it. You just need one. So pick like a pink that you like or a red, whatever color you want his tongue to be. I just pulled this red violet red color. It's kind of purpley. Didn't really mean for that, but that's okay. Whatever color you want your tongue to be. Okay, so there's my tongue, and I will cut that out. You just need one. Okay, and that tongue, if you're not ready, go ahead and pause me. I'm going to show you how to glue the tongue on if you are ready. Okay, so I'm grabbing my glue stick, and I'm going to open my crocodile's mouth, and I think I'll put the glue on the bottom of the tongue. So I flip the tongue upside down. Oops. Put some glue, there we go, around the back of it. And I'm gonna glue that tongue so the front of the tongue is like toward the front of the mouth right here. As far front as I can make it. There we go. Mine is even like sticking out a tiny bit over the white, which is okay. You'll just see it a tiny bit when I close this. Okay. So there is my alligator's head and his mouth. Let's give our alligator some eyes. The eyes you don't need to color. You can if you want. I'm going to leave mine white though. I'm going to cut out two that are right next to each other. Let me see the example. 1 second. You know what? Okay, so when we cut this out, if you don't want to do it this way, you don't have to. But you see, if you look closely at the eyes, you see how they're like not separated? I think I'm going to keep my eyes as best as I can together. I'm not going to cut that piece right there so that they stay together. If you accidentally cut through it and your eyes come apart, or if you just want your eyes apart, that's fine. The way you're going to see mine though, I'm going to try my best to keep those together so that they don't come apart. So I just cut a little rectangle around my set of eyes. And I'm going to start cutting around one eye. And when I get to that piece where they're together, I'll try not to cut all the way through it. Okay, so I stopped there, and I'm going to go back up around my other eye. And around. All right, I did it. They stayed together. If yours fell apart, it's not a big deal. When you're done cutting out your eyes, if you're not done, you can pause me. But if you are done, sorry, that's a little bit blurry. I'm going to go ahead and glue my eyes to the top so that they're sticking off of the alligator's head right there. So they're only going to be like halfway glued on. If yours came apart, you could separate them a little bit if you wanted, but crocodile and alligator's eyes are fairly close together, so I wouldn't separate them too much. And if you separated them, you don't have to have crazy eyes that are going different directions. You could turn your eyes to make them face whatever direction you wanted them to. So if that sounds like something you'd like to do, maybe you choose to cut your eyes apart if you want to move your eyes. I'm just going to keep mine together. And you see how I only glued them halfway on. I put a little bit of glue at the top of my crocodile, whatever this thing is. And I glued them so that the eyeballs stick off. Okay. Last step for our craft is our teeth. So we need 2 of these teeth. There's like 3 teeth on each one. So you need 1, 2 pieces. So I'm just going to cut a big strip all the way across. There's my 2 sets of teeth, and we're going to glue 1 on each side. So cut each of them out, and I'll show you how to glue them on. I have a fear that one of these times I'm going to make my crafts, but I'm not going to be recording. And I'm always so scared that I forgot to press record and I've been talking to myself and making this whole craft without recording it. That would be crazy. I hope that never happens. Okay, so there's my 2 teeth. And let's see, I don't really know that there's like a right side and a wrong side to glue these on. It's up to you. You could do them this way, or I think if you mixed them up the other way. I don't really know that it matters. Okay. And I'm going to actually lift my mouth up because these teeth are going to go behind. I'm going to glue them in behind so that when I'm done gluing them, it'll look like this. The teeth are kind of sticking out of the mouth like this. He looks pretty silly. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm not going to glue these down to the tongue, right? We don't have teeth right here on our tongue. I'm going to glue them to the top. So it'll look more like that when I open it. So let's see. I might just put some glue on the top of my teeth right here. See how I've just put like a thin strip of glue? And now I can keep this kind of closed. I'll slide the teeth in, but I'll keep it mostly closed so that I can kind of figure out where I want my teeth to go or how I want it to look when my mouth is closed. So there's one. And my other one, I'll put another strip of glue on the front of my teeth. I'll slide it into the mouth, and it's gonna stick to the top. And I wanna keep them kind of even, right? Keep the second set of teeth around the same spot I put the other side on. All right, that looks pretty even to me. Push it down there. And there's my crocodile or alligator, I don't know. Whichever one you want it to be. He's pretty cute though. If you wanted now to go back in and like color his mouth, maybe you want to color it black, like you know how, or like a darker red. The inside of your mouth usually looks pretty dark. You could. I think I'm just gonna leave mine white so that you're not sitting here watching me color. And the last thing I'm gonna do, you can pause me if you're not done with your crafts. If you are, you're going to go ahead and grab one of these crocodile or alligators and crocodile papers. And I just want you to write a fact or two that you learned when we read the book, okay? It can be any facts that you learned, maybe one that we wrote down. It could be one that we didn't write down. You have to have at least one. If you can fit more than one on here, awesome. If you only fit one, that's okay. Your goal is one. And then if you wanted to glue it to your alligator, you could glue your alligator to the paper. But if you like to keep them separate, which I think most of you do, you can just leave it separate. Okie doke. Good job with your craft today, and I will see you later. Bye. Or adios, as Lucas would say. Bye.